Just as I calculated. ECM array online.
Cool your gears, tall, dark, and gruesome. I haven't spent all this time finding your lair just to shoot it out with you. We need to talk.
Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike. I'm coming at you with a world premiere of the first review that I can find on YouTube. Sometimes you guys find one that I can't, but this is the Robot Toys Tarantulas. And forgot the official name because I don't have the box in front of me, but I'll have that in the title and it'll be in the link below. It shows Z. They did send this review sample out as, I guess, so I could be the first one to review this thing. And is it good? Well, I guess you're going to have to wait and find out how good it is. But with no instructions, I'm going to start out in the alt mode and work my way back to this. But we're also going to review the box. You know, it's kind of fun. I did get this to Shozy Store from Shozy Store. Thank you to everybody that put TH and Support the Reviewer to help the channel out and help me get some stuff like this. I'm very honored to get to review this and look forward to it. And guess what? I would have bought this anyway if they didn't send it out. But the opportunity to be the first one is an honor. So let's get into looking at this. We're going to do the reverse transformation. We're going to do some comparisons and all that fun stuff coming up. All right, here's the box. It came in a brown box sample here. It'll have real packaging when you get it. All right, so mine shipped in robot mode, but I went ahead and transformed it into the spider mode. Since there were no instructions, no QR code, no way to know, I just made a matched picture. Really isn't that challenging. It's Beast Wars. Maybe I did something wrong here or there, but oh well. When we get actual instructions, it'll be fun to see how close I got it, but it matches the picture almost perfectly to me, and it looks like a nice little bug, like a little arachnid, and he's got lots of little eyeballs right here. You can see he's got some green paint in between his fangs there, and am I getting all that on camera? Yeah. His hands are choppers. I mean, pretty much what you get from, they've been doing this since the very first toy, but this looks a whole lot better in my opinion, the way they did this. And then these little arches upward, and then the legs come down, and the legs can support the weight of the figure, so that as if I could get this down low enough, you can see that it's actually the legs holding it up, not the just. Usually when you see these kind of spiders, the figure's just laying there and the legs are decorative. Especially with like the Scorponok or whatever. But anyway, this one, it's pretty lightweight too, and it works. Nice paint detail, and it's not smooth, it is surfaced. So all this is kind of surfaced. And then some of this green showing through here in the back. Holes in the back, so pretty cool. Here's from the bottom. You can see there's like the waist piece. The head's turned around. Again, I'm assuming I've got it right. I might be wrong. There's this giant gap here. Maybe the feet were supposed to go there, but I don't think so. I think I did the feet right. Because the feet almost look like a little tail right there. They form almost a little tail in the back end. But will be fun to find out like how close I got to perfection. It does tab in, so that's cool too. But yeah, it looks good. Good little spider. It's tiny because it's Legends. It's small, and makes sense that it would be small like this. Let's get into some comparisons. Here is a comparison to an Optimus Prime. I think this is the Robot Toys version, I believe. And then we've got Tigertron, which I'm not even keeping up with which Tigertron this one was. But there it is, size-wise. I mean, obviously, Spider's going to be smaller. And scale for this, of course, is based off the bot mode. And because that's what people care about mostly the most. And then we can also see just kind of like a bot mode Optimus Primal with his toes down. So another way to get a good idea of size and scale in the alt mode. So I guess we should get into the transformation. So it's not really a tough transformation, but it is a little strange with this. We're going to go, you can infer how to get here by seeing how I get out of it. But lifting this up, there are tabs, slots here, tabs here, which when you transform it, that's what kind of gets into there. I'm going to go ahead and bring a leg out and then fold down and around on the feet. Down and around on the feet. And then we are going to fold this back piece around and up. It's on a ball joint there. Yeah, kind of like that. You have to kind of get it. It's not going to fold straight up. You got to take it kind of to the side and then get it up. It's on that ball joint. Now we'll have that in when we're done with the rest of it. Then we have this waist piece, and we are going to pull the arms out. So before we get anything else, we need to get the arms out of the way, and they're on a rotation right there. Arm on a rotation right there. And then we're going to pull this out a bit so we can fix the head, bring the head out and turn the head around. And then we are going to push these little mandible pieces in before we reset the chest. Now the chest has a little lever piece that goes up like so. And then got his arms in position. And we're just going to get them out to the side before we go much further and get these legs out of the way so they're not bothering us. And then we're going to work on this. So we have the waist piece. It's on a ball joint and it needs to come around and go into place like so. And then the back piece, this is going to come out and come over this. And then it's going to tab into those two tabs, tab into those slots. So let's get this over it. Now that's a bit of a bendiness to it. I just don't know a better way to do it. And then this is going to tab into these slots here. And then we're going to fold down. And the neck's got two slots that it's going to tab into that. And that all locks all that together. And so here we are with him in his bot mode. And then we want to get all this orientated correctly, and I think we rotate this around so that it sits back a little bit further. And you want, I think you want, you want his hands like this with the big one on the outside, because that's where the guns are going to tap into. So it's just a bit of orientating everything the way it should be orientated. And then I think we're there. I mean, it's Legends, and it's Beast Wars. It's not rocket science. It's arachnid science. And then, yeah, we'll be back. He has two accessories. He likes to accessorize. And there's this, which I don't really know what's going on with this. I guess it's like a, like a rubber bandy material on this, and it shoots out. Now you can unwind it and it could go long distances. And also this is one of those things where he was able to dangle with it, which I was looking for something in alt mode that this looked like it could plug into that space there, but it doesn't. Oh, that's cool. That plugs into the back like that. But here's the thing. He comes with two of these. The other one doesn't have the stretchy spring, but it's just one of those. And then this plugs in. They just sent me the plug-in. So instead of getting two guns, I mean, I'm able to review it and say, this is the same gun that's going to have this missile to launch. So I'm not going to have both guns, I guess. I was surprised when that was in there like that. But I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's a review sample. I'm A-okay with it. Those of you who buy this will get both guns. That's what it looks like from Shozi, from what I see. Now, to get that in his hand, I got it slotted into his thumb or his shorter claw, and then the larger claw tabs in. So that is a super firm, tight hold. I didn't even notice that. I'm just learning as we go here. I spent more time just getting it into the alt mode and just getting to know this guy here. Getting to know him. How are things going over here? So going pretty good because he's got a really cool weapon, and he can hold it, and he can pose with it, and all of that stuff. And I'm going to try not to lose this thing and maybe somehow end up with another gun down the road. And he's got one last thing. This is so hard to face. I don't notice any difference in this. It might be like his eyes are green instead of yellow, and that's it. And I really can't do any better than this with it, other than just swapping them. And I just don't want to mess with that. And I'm fine with it. I actually kind of like the yellow. The breakup's a little bit better. All right, let's get into articulation comparisons and have some fun here. All right, the head side to side, up and down. Good that the neck locks in places in two lock-ins between the neck and the backpack and all that. You can articulate these. They're on not on ball joints. They're on ball joints, but they don't rotate like ball joints. They just go up and down. One of them popped off. I popped it right back on. It was no big deal. But the way it's designed, it actually doesn't rotate on the ball joint. And yeah, that's it. Then we've got shoulder on a ball joint out to here. A little bit loose on mine. Bicep swivel. These legs can get in the way. We saw the hand. We have rotation at the hand. We've got just kind of double jointed. He can do some stuff. I think you could even, I'm not going to stress it, if you go this direction, he could kind of hold stuff up like this. And then waist swivel is non-existent. Just the way it is designed. It goes, he can do the splits, but it goes a little bit past the 90. He's got his thigh swivel. He's got the double jointed knee. And the way this works, you can get it to where he's got a knee and it's looking really good in a, let's hold him like this, like a jumping and shooting pose. That looks really good. And then getting it down here. He's got a lot to do with this foot, side to side, up and down. And I think that's due to the transformation, but also it's nice when the transformation is utilized to give him more articulation. I do worry about transforming him a lot, the feet getting weak, because I already feel they already are weaker from one transformation than when I first got it. But still, look, he's standing solid. Oh yes, there he is next to, I think this is all robot toys also. But yeah, it looks good. It fits. What I want to show is how stylized these were from the beginning. And since I'm not super ultra Beast Wars, I'm okay with some stylized. But looking at this looking super tuned, almost could say G1, and I know, don't remind me, Beast Wars is not part of G1 continuity. But this looks good. It looks real. I like the direction they're going. Way better than before. It looks fantastic. So very excited about the direction going forward with this company. And these Legend Scale Beast Wars, giving me exactly what I want. I'm almost in fear they redo these to be more like in that style. And that's going to be expensive. Well, they're only like 30 bucks each, but that's still money. Money that's already been spent. So it looks nice, but these look more what I would have wanted everything to be like. What do you guys think? I'm fine. How are you? Here he is with Black Arachnia. This is the Masterpiece version, and that is with a Waspinator from like a Hasbro 30th anniversary, or maybe a modern one. I'm not sure. Waspinator, but I mean, there's just legs flying everywhere when it comes to this young lady right here. That's how they look. And yeah, this looks good. I can't wait till they do her. All right, so this is my look at Tarantulas. From, I don't even remember what the official name is. I'll have it in the title and all that. But this is definitely a great figure. I like the direction they're going with it. I like how this looks overall. They've done a great job. And the new direction, is it going to all look this way? Or is it going to go back to looking a little bit Cybertronian? I don't know. But I'm A-okay with this. I'm very happy they sent it to me. And again, thank you to everyone that put TH in the Support the Reviewer code, because Shozy sent this out to me because they had a review sample. And because you guys support me is why I get the first opportunity in the entire world to take a look at this figure. And I appreciate it. And I like it. And it's a good figure. And for what it does Tarantulas well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I have a link down below. It shows you where you can get this pre-ordered. I'm not sure exactly when it'll come in, but hopefully before CNY. Tadrim here out.
You are a clever one. No wonder Megatron fears you.
Is that why you're helping me betray him?
Megatron is powerful, but inferior.
His beast mode is dominating his logic circuits.